All right, clear your minds and let me teach you the techniques of the fighting skits. So today's lesson is about the design. And what I want to subversively tell you about it, the design, is that these designs, these problems within the design, they are either going to be indirect problems or they're going to be direct problems. So let's get to the direct problems first. If you're dealing with a design problem, right, and it's a direct problem, then that means it must be God who's pulling all these strings. You don't know who the puppet master is. So if you're dealing with an indirect problem, though, it's kind of like saying, I don't know whose fault this is. It's like a default in the system. Like if it's an indirect problem, you kind of got to think about it like it's a computer, because you got the main components of a computer, but you also have these tiny little like bricks and like these little solder marks that say like R1, R2, C3, C2, C1, R4. You know, these are housed in a computer, but really there's nothing wrong with the microchips because they've been tested. And I'm just thinking whoever designed the actual microchips must have been under high observation, because they could have easily tampered with the design. The designs for these little tiny microchips, they're not even accessible to computer programmers because they made them inaccessible so that way they couldn't mess with the design. So think about it like that. Like these people must have been gods, because otherwise we'd have all these indirect problems. So in other words, the microchip is practically immortal, because if you're housing a microchip, you can't use your software company to create these indirect problems. So that's the best way I can describe the design to you. But so today we're going to go over our second fighting. This is our best friend here. I haven't got a name for him, so if you guys got any names for him coming up, let me know. I want to create some hype, but we're not going to get into that yet. It has nothing to do with Crash Dummies or anything like that. But this is my little friend, and we're going to go ahead and do the first move real quick. Just to we got five moves for the fighting skits, and the first one was really easy. It's like an electric handshake, but what you do is you defile them. That was the first move. You gotta grab the shoulder, defile them. The second move, though, here's the second move. It's called Starfind. And Starfind, you grab them by the head, you slap them in the face and yank them forward, and do that. So it's like, Starfind, 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 Starfind. There you go.